Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is a happy town, a happy and productive town, 63% government loyalty, and that means we are 100% productive, and so I'm very happy to see that. We're almost at 4,000 people. We are building a little bit more housing over here, though we know we cannot sustain a much larger population with what we've got over here. We are expanding, we're moving our clothing industry over here. So once we've got this built, we'll demolish these so that we can clear out all of the pollution that we're seeing. We do have a little bit of, wow, we've, okay, just stop that for a second. We've got an electricity problem. So we have kind of dropped all of our crop supply. It's halved since I last checked it, and so we do know that we've got a little bit of trouble there in terms of crops to continuously produce food. We are exporting food, so that is a big part of it. Now let's quickly see what's going on with our electricity supply. We do need to build another one of these for so was it just a matter of a very quick, let's just go here and see if we do have electricity now. Building is without a power supply. So if we do, okay, hang on. Let's switch on our power overlays so that we can see actually for supply. That's super interesting. So where are you? These two don't have power. So that must mean that this guy is over capacity, but it really shouldn't be, should it? Why would these be struggling? No, I think it's fine. Let's clear all these messages. Okay, let's pop over here. We do have workers here, but we really do need to start building another one. I don't think we're ever going to do 3, because we will transition over to coal power, but we need to get coal power. We need to get coal first. So let's leave that be. What's going on here? Oh, we don't have anything assigned? Hang on. It seems not. So let's assign that piece there, so that piece of track can get built, and then we'll move it on from there. But that's okay. Now we would like to see this road get done. It's very close to getting done. Apparently, it needs a hell of a lot more gravel, but a little bit more asphalt should at least do the trick to start with. Let's speed things up a little bit. It's going to start snowing soon. We're making reasonable money, and we are kind of... So what I said is once this gets back to 300,000, I'll put another 150 towards the loan so that we move that down a little bit quicker. This is so close to getting done. But yeah, we're moving along pretty nicely. Some mechanical components over here, and there's a few other bits and pieces that needs to come in. This is under construction pretty nicely at the moment, and hopefully we'll have a bit of people going over there. That's pretty close to the pollution, though. We do need to bear that in mind and not get any closer, but it is still further away than, say, these guys, so it should be fine. There and there should be fine. We just don't have the resources to deal with it. Now, we are building our water well over here, and we'll probably work towards building water treatment as well. But I think for the first instance, we don't need water treatment. We can make do with what we've got. Is that done? No, that's still underway. This section here is done, which means that we can potentially start this area. But let's just try and get that piece done, and then we'll move on to the rest. I don't want to upset this at all. I can tie this one in. So let's go about doing that. Let's tie that in. Let's tie that in. That's been done. What is this building here? Oh, it's a warehouse. Let's go ahead and tie that warehouse in. We will ultimately slowly build all of these little things, all of these pieces of roads into gravel before this area gets too busy. We would like to do some good resourcing here. I bought another dumper. I think things are going. Got a reasonable supply of pretty much everything we need for the time being. So we can slowly build stuff. Oh, that should be very close to done. I think it's waiting on the roller. And then we'll get that section done. And then now we're pretty good with our roads. I do want to get this section going through here. And I want to redo that section as well. But once I've got this, I think I'm going to do this one first. This section down here. And then through here all the way to this little roundabout. And then once this section is done, I'll do that side. During winter, when it's snowing, things might be a little bit challenging. Here we go. Now we're going to start rolling. So we should get that sorted fairly quickly. How is this looking? This guy should be going to get crops from the border post, customs house. Yeah, I think. Is this guy going? I'm probably going to fill this up. Yeah, that's probably what this is. Okay, slow and steadily, we want to get everything built. This is under construction. It only needs a few more bricks and then it'll be done. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. We're waiting on a handful more bricks. Hopefully they'll arrive fairly soon, and that will mean that we no longer need to provide water input here. So this guy can then stop. And it doesn't need that quality, to be honest. So we should be very close to getting done. It is done. It's got, it doesn't have any workers yet, but it will get workers soon. So I'm assuming once we have workers there, it is starting to pump. And that means this guy should be filling up. Oh, beautiful. There we go. So now we've got water there. There is, let's just find this, this related vehicle. Can I please find this vehicle? You should please go to a depot over here. I no longer need you to be running up and down. We've got our water supply all sorted. So this should be able to continuously run now. Citizens' health are too low. Oh, it's done. Okay, so this section has been done as well. Now that that's done, I do want us to just do a little connection such as this. Assign it to get constructed, and obviously assign Sega to it so we can get that done. It just makes I think the walking distance is a little bit easier. You should have access to pretty much everything you need. Now, I believe we'll have a lot more people moving in, because if we pop in here, we can see that there is 22 or so people still living with their parents, and they should be moving out instead of escaping if we offer them a spot to live. Yeah, this is moving fairly quickly. We are struggling with we're struggling a lot with this. So let's see about providing. Okay, so let's go about so that should get assigned. Yes, that's getting assigned. At the same time, what we'll do is yeah, that'll work. We'll assign that. I don't know whether they'll be able to get there, but anyway, that's fine. We shall get that underway, and then we'll start this construction. We do need a little bit of piping to come in, so let's have a quick look at our liquid pipes. Can we, if we do underground, so we can do an underground pipe tie in here, right? No, it doesn't want to. So what we'll do is we'll do an underground pipe, and then we'll pop it up here somewhere, and we'll tie it in, and we'll have an extra set of power, though we can't actually move it into anything. So we'll have to build some other stuff. But let's get some of this roads sorted out first, and then we'll move on from there. Has this road been built? This road's been built. So really now we need to start moving into getting the rest of this stuff done. So let's not do that. Let's do this. There comes the snow now. Okay, so we'll tie that one in. Let's just get the snow to fall, and then we'll move on. Yeah, that'll obviously take a little bit of time. So what we'll do now is we need to pop this one in over here. So now that section is done. So let's make a start on this one. We'll do 1 and 4, and we'll assign that guy. So we'll get that little piece of road going. Now I'm hoping our... Oh, that's done? Excellent. Good stuff. Okay, now the next thing I would like to do is get some asphalt going. Over here and over there. 1 and 4 there and there. So we'll get those two pieces done. And we could also make a start on this, getting this done. 1, 4, get that done. Get that done. Get this done. And then once that's done, we'll move on to the rest there and get our clothing industry started. We are moving people onto here. Yeah, excellent. That population there is in fact growing, and they seem to be fairly healthy compared to these guys. I'm hoping that'll get a little healthier. Are we running out of crops? Seemingly so. Is that the... Oh, that's the paver. What is that? Is that... yeah, that's crops. Okay, crops are coming in. More crops. More crops. Okay, crops is coming in from the border. That's all good. How's this guy doing? Yeah, it's about halfway through there, so it should be on its way somewhere. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, we get the snow plowed fairly quickly each time, but yeah, it does fall fairly rapidly. This side is waiting on some asphalt, basically. You should get that done quickly. Our unemployment rate is pretty high, so we should be moving a lot of people through. So what we can start looking at is maybe getting another bus on there. What's our... the last month we did a 51,000, so that's all good. Do we have... Can we purchase another bus? I wanted to procure a bus in terms of speed. 85. Something like this is pretty good. 85. But these are the ones that I've been using. But that's even cheaper. I'm going to grab one more of these. We'll get that one to come in and we'll assign it to that route that runs over there. So we'll get a few more people through. Lots of people coming in. Yeah, we bought a bus and that's costing us a little bit. But yeah, last month was 51,000. Our population is just over 4,000 now. That's awesome. Our happiness is dropping slightly, but our government loyalty is still looking awesome. Not too fussed by that. I'm assuming this bus is just getting fueled and then going in. Yeah, needs to get fueled as well. How many prisoners do I have? Oh, there's a fair bit actually now. There's a fair bit of prisoners. So do we get a reasonable number of prisoners on the prison bus? Oh, that section's done. Awesome. Now let's get the next one. Oh, are you going to get stuck? Please don't get stuck. Oh, it went back. Oh, and that section's done too. I like it. I like it. So we can start construction over here. There's a lot of people coming in through here for construction, so we probably need to drop that down a little bit more. Don't want as many, maybe 4. We really can't. We need to wait until the stuff is here. Oh, yeah, we're building this piece of road. That's awesome. So things are moving. Slowly, but they're moving. How's this going? Yeah, money is being made yet again. What's our payment on this? It's still 31,000. So if we pay back a little bit more money, so once we get to 300,000, we'll pay back some more money. Yes, this is getting done. I do like it. Get all of that done. Oh, that section has been done. And this section is now also done. Awesome. I like that. Now, with that in place, we can quickly do this section and that section. 1 and 4 and assign and assign. We'll get those two moving. Actually, at the same time, I can probably do this side also. Let's get that one in also, and we'll get 1 and 4 and we'll assign that. So we'll get that one moving. So at the moment, they can all run through this side. Just want to try and get our roundabout all sorted, and then we'll get this stretch done. There's little bits and pieces that we're going to have to do all over. Got a little bit more room, about 100 more people that we've got housing for. So we shouldn't have any 21s living at home. Yeah, we don't. And that means we shouldn't really see any further escapes. Oof. It was a big number drop. If I go and have a look at the imports... Just want to have a quick look at that. Was that electronics again? Every time we buy the electronics, we have a little bit of a drop. That's okay, but we should be running power all the time. Yeah, power is doing a reasonable job. Yeah, they should be able to get in there. Yeah, that's good. No, we're doing reasonably well over here. Yeah, we've got everything we need. So construction should be pretty quick. And I mean, as we saw here, construction was really quick with this. Now, one thing that I do want to have a bit of a look at, this should be full of water and quality is 92%, which is all fine. If we have a look at these places, water quality is at 99%. Now, what we could do is we could start looking at a little bit of a water treatment facility. So if we look water treatment, building it is not too bad. Yeah, this one is about the same as what that is producing. That's producing about 200 cubic meters. Now we've got electricity problem. No, that's okay. Yeah, so water is now no longer being a big deal. Now, the question is, do we... Yeah, let's get a bit more water infrastructure going. So I think I'll just go with that water treatment, the small water treatment, about the same size as our well. Yeah, I think that should work fairly well. Can we flatten this here a little bit? Yes. Okay. So let's get started on these pieces of construction here. 1, 4. So we get a water treatment plant going. Again, we need to get our distribution facilities going. So let's have a look. So this guy is doing a little bit of distribution from the coal store, which is over here, which is not what it should be doing. Coal should be coming in from the other side. Okay. So where is this guy sending it? So let's just have a quick look. So this is from the coal store. It is dropping off coal at the cement plant and at the brick factory. That's it. So the cement plant is getting coal and the brick factory is getting coal. And how much is it trying to store there? 20%. Yeah, okay. I believe this is also doing about 20%. Actually not. Okay, so let's add a couple of stuff. So I'm going to pause it for a second while we quickly add it. We want to add this guy and we want to add that guy. And then up to 30% is going to be just fine. Okay. So what that means is I can go and grab this dumper and move it over here. And I can grab the next dumper and I can move it. Oh, it's full. Well, if that's the case, then the next one will go over there. Excellent. So now got our dumpers moved and we can clear out the collecting from the coal store. And will not drop off at that one. Will not. What was this? Aggregate loading. So who needs? Okay, hang on. Where are you assigned to? You're going to the Sega construction. Let's bring you back, please. Let's just see. So you also have. So forget about the cement plant. So forget about unloading there. But where are you dropping off? I think. Are we... What? We had customs house in there. Anyway, we are now... Are we dropping off... Truck aggregate loading? Yes, so that's fine. Okay, the rail construction. So we're dropping off to the rail construction office. Okay, so that's fine. Let's leave that one in there. So that one can keep doing that. Okay, so it's all the local stuff. So you're picking up from the cement plant... From the, I just need to probably pop in here and say, yes, rename, Chaos Industrial. Oh, hang on. I'll get back to that. Industrial gravel load. Save that so I can know what you're picking up there quite easily. Excellent. Pop in here and just drop this down to like a handful of... Why 20? Let's just drop it off completely. So that's underway. This is being constructed. This cannot be constructed. That's okay. Let's just finish that off. That's okay. Are these sections done? They are. So let's get the next piece working. Let's do that to start with. 1 and 4. Find that in. So excellent. Get those pieces done. And then we'll move into our one-ways. So that's under construction here. So our clothing should be able to move fairly soon. This is our gravel load. That's okay. So gravel is being loaded and the other stuff is moving out. Now, what we don't have here, I believe what's happening now is we've got a... Somewhere someone is unloading medium distribution. So where are you? Over here. Okay, so you're actually going to go and collect some stuff all the way over there, which is not quite right. So we probably need one here for the collection of the logs. I mean, not the logs, the building is on fire. Collection of the lumber. Let's... Are you on fire? You are on fire. Should be sorted out. Did we finish off some buildings here? Oh, no, we stopped them. We stopped them. So let's just leave it there. Yeah, here comes the firefighters. Okay, back in here and have a quick look. You are loading at the customs house, and that's not quite right, but we don't have anything else to go and pick that up just yet. You are loading these facilities here. I mean, unloading. Yeah, that's not quite right. So this is the one that I would want here, but these, the brick factory, the prefab panels, and the steel, and the mechanical components should really not be picked up by this one. So what we'll need to do, mechanical components will be this one. Yeah, the question is, will we have enough room? So go ahead and grab mechanical components from here. And then drop it off over there. Okay, so you will be loading mechanical components. What did we say? And you'll over here, you'll be unloading whatever it is that you... actually, mechanical components only for the time being. And let's just drop that down to like 10%. So what did we say here? You are loading mechanical components if and when what happens? Oh, up to 0. And you're unloading up to 15%. Okay. So let's at least, well, we'll keep that. So what we'll do, we'll pop in here. Okay, and we'll remove the mechanical components from the list. There we go. Remove the mechanical components. So we should be okay. This one will just pop down here and just make sure that we're up to about 15%, 1.5, to make sure it's about samey. Then I would like you to, well, this is interesting. So from the prefab panels, we should also want you to load. So let's move at least one of our open holes. We'll move you down here. The next ones will be easier to deal with, by the way. Once we establish the way we're going to do things, it'll be easier to deal with it. This is still a room for 100 people in there. 210. Yeah, actually, the last month was not great. We barely made it on the last month, and I do wonder whether that's because of winter. Winter is just difficult. It's just way more difficult to deal with. I can just get the F4. The F4 button. Do that, and then we'll Do a little bit of this, and we'll assign that. We'll get 1 and 4 assigned there, so we can start working on this. This is underway over here. That's done. Groundworks are done, so now the steel and all the other bits and pieces are coming in. There's a lot happening, but I do think we are... it's just these that's not being plowed properly. I do need to maybe get some additional support here in terms of getting it plowed. All the other roads and all the other areas seem to be all good. Is this the piece done? That piece is done, so let's start working on a little bit more. What I'll do for the time being is I will trim that one back, and we'll gravel up this section here. 1 and 4 assigned there, so we can start working on that piece. I'm reconsidering this piece of road here. I don't know if that's required. I'd rather maybe provide the additional bridge space here to maybe get a turnaround for the train or something to that effect. And then once all of these sections are done, we'll go with our one-ways. That's under construction. Yeah, that's done. Yeah, we're moving through things fairly quickly. The water treatment facility is underway. I do need to trim back the amount of people that's actually kind of working on it here. Maybe to 10. And we can at the same time probably start working on a bit of a pipe. Give me the underground view. Is that right? Okay, well, let's get the max amount through there. We'll do a little bit of this and assign it and get 1 and 4 in there, and we'll get started on the construction of that pipe. Still room for a few more people. Yeah, happiness is holding. Not great, but it's holding. And I think our money is reasonable. 10th of January, and our population is holding as well. So it's looking good. I'm liking it. These sections are done. I like it. Okay, now means we can slowly start moving. Maybe one section there, 1 and 4, get this section done. And once that's done, we'll do the other one, and that means all of this should be working. And we'll get the roundabout working from there. How's this train piece going? Yeah, almost at this section, and then we can start working on the next pieces. So what I'll do is I will go and activate the batch on this so that maybe they extend themselves there. Oh, excellent. We've done that piece. Let's quickly do that last section there. Good. And this one is fully loaded. How many people in here? Oh, yeah, 4 prisoners being dropped off. Or maybe not. Not at all at the moment. Can use the prisoners a little bit better. If there was a mechanic to actually assign prisoners to where they could be used, would be great. Okay, we moved. Let's just come back here quickly. We moved one truck over here. So now, what we can say is actually at the where? What am I doing? Let's just try this again. So we are looking for the prefabs. So we could load prefabs over there. Okay. Up to 0. We could load. You could unload. No. Which road cargo station is this that wants? What is this? Oh, okay. We may need to move that. So let's forget about that one for the time being. Customs house, you're getting that, which again, you don't want to be doing. And here you would like to unload prefab panels also. So prefab panels is the one. Okay, so now we've got prefabs being loaded. What I'm after is also the prefab panel concrete. is not an issue for us. Cement is not an issue for us. So what we need to do is we need to pick up on the brick and on the steel. Bricks and steel, right? Bricks and steel. So here you will be loading bricks and forget about unloading, and you'll be loading steel and forget about unloading. And then at the road cargo station, you'll be unloading steel and you'll be unloading bricks. Okay, nice. So now we've got that going. What that also means is we probably need no more than a single open hole here, because the only open hole that's being moved from there is the planks, right? That's the only one that we're still going to do. So the sawmill, yes. The brick factory, no. The panel factory, no. And the steel mill, no. Excellent. So that's done. Now, if we go up to the vehicles, let's grab... Let's just pin it there and get the next one. And we'll just go and pin that one also. And then this final one. Also getting some steel. That's okay. That final one we'll leave it be. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep these two pinned. And the moment they are empty, we will assign them to their new homes. Nice, things are moving. This construction is coming along quite nicely. That's a little bit slow. That's dropping off. And done. And please move on over here. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we're struggling a little bit with keeping everything plowed, all the roads clean. Oh, there's an epidemic situation report. I wouldn't mind actually reading that. Let's have a quick look at what it's saying. Seems we are impacted by serious infection causing patients severe complications or even death. Seems that this disease is not very infectious and will not spread easily through the population. The World Health Organization released a warning about global infection. We expect a long duration. That's okay. I'm not too worried then about that. Our population is nice and strong. Nice. Yeah, we've got a very low unemployment rate. Very low. Everybody seems to be finding a spot to work. We unloaded. Okay, excellent. So come and move over here, please. Go from that. That's good. This is under construction. Excellent. So we're slowly getting a lot of stuff built, actually. So let's have a quick look here. You should be able to walk there. Absolutely. So we'll get some workers to get there. Okay, I forgot all about our new bus. So grab our new bus and then quickly assign it to the industrial workers route. Thank you very much. And make a start. That's a good first one. So we'll get a few more workers down there. Excellent. Maybe we'll make a little bit more money this time around. We'll see. How's this going? This section is not getting built, is it? What are we doing? We are missing a bit of everything, really. That section is underway. Slowly building lots and little pieces here, but it takes a lot of time. Especially in the winter, things are quite slow. Let's have a quick look. Are we still producing food? There's food available, but we're not seeming to produce it in as a good turnaround as we used to. Okay, that's filling up again. This is being built. I'm assuming that pipe is done. No, it's not. It's got resources on site, but it's not actually being done. Okay, that's okay. Good. Okay, now one other thing that we will need in this location is a bit of a water tower. So once we've got that sorted, let's get a water tower going. That's too small, I think. The 300 though. The 500, I kind of like the 500, and it's not as... But we will need to... Oh, actually, we can... Well, to be honest, it probably needs to go in here because it needs to be at a slightly lower level. Otherwise, it's not going to naturally flow there. That's not what I'm after. I'm after this. Ooh. Got electricity problems. Let's quickly pause and have a quick look at what's going on with electricity. Are we out of people here? We're probably just short of electricity, aren't we? We spent a hell of a lot of money on something now. Let's quickly have a look at our imports. Yeah, wow. What did we buy? Another round of electronics, is it? And chemicals. Yeah, and we're buying more crops now as well. It's costing us. It is costing us. That's okay. It's okay. As long as we can scrape by, I'm okay with it. Okay, back to this. So if I wanted to build this, right? It's not going to be able to get it unless I build a... So let's do that. Okay, and then we'll need a little pump. A little pump or a big pump? Does it say how much? Doesn't really say how much it'll move. I think the little pump should be okay. Okay, so let's do that. Now let's get a little... get this thing to kind of tie in over there. We'll get that to tie in over there, and that should work. And then what we'll do is we'll get 1 and 4, and we'll assign there and there, get those two built. At the same time, we would like to also do a little bit of water connection. Oh, no, water. Excellent, that's fine. We'll get that moving. No. We don't want that. We'll get this and that, all of that built, or starting to build. We'll do 1 and 4, and we'll assign all of it. So there's a lot of water infrastructure busy under construction now. Let's switch that off. So let's just keep all of this going. That's fine. Our population keeps growing. I do hope we can give everybody everything they want. Let's have a quick look at the overlays in terms of the needs. Happiness is reasonable. Food, everybody seems to have what they want. The hotel is not quite great. Yeah, if we get rid of this stuff, that will go better there. Loyalty is fairly awesome. Over 60% everywhere, which I'm quite comfortable with. Alcohol addiction is reasonable, mostly under 10%. Culture, everybody has reasonable access to culture. There might be a need for a little bit more on this side here. Sport activity, yeah, that's good. Everybody's getting access to sporting. We obviously have nothing for the religion piece. And is everybody getting clothing? Yeah, so 89% over there, but otherwise above 90%, and that's okay. People have have their electronics, their internet connections and the things like that. Bits of internet. Okay, how's this going? Yeah, we need a little bit more here to be able to get it to work. We've moved a bit more of our stuff here. So at the moment we're doing oils and fuels, which is okay. It's in this location. Picking up bitumen. We are picking up electronics from the customs area, which is okay. Unfortunate. So that's the only anomaly that we've got left over here. So what we also now need to do is probably, I mean, we have no additional room here. So we could potentially use one of our, I really don't want any of this stuff to continue to function, really. This is just a depot. These are distribution offices and they are actually underway and working, doing something. This is a distribution office also. So let me clear out these ones. I want to clear that one. Clear this one. Clear that. There we go. Okay, all of them are moved. We'll clear out these little sections of road. Nice, I'm happy. Oh crap, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's just make sure to put that back in as quickly as we can. Okay, excellent, that's good. Things are okay. Slow construction going. What's happening with the rail? All done. Moving into the next pieces here. That section of road is also done. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. Let's demolish this road. There's nothing there. So let's demolish that. We'll leave that be for the time being. At the same time, what I'll do is I will clear this out. And now what we'll do is we'll start graveling that section, please. 1 and 4. Get that going. I can probably start working on this one. Let's get that one going also. This section should be done. Excellent. Let's get the next piece going. Okay, so once that's done, we can do our roundabout and put our one-ways in place. And then we'll start looking about asphalting some of these roads in this location. It should be fairly close to done. And it is done. Okay, for the time being, I'm just going to wait for this one and then we'll switch this one on. So let's just switch this off right now. Yeah, so from now on, I'm going to move all the fabric directly over here. And we'll continue to run these until we've cleared out the fabric. We just need to double check. There's a distribution office that's bringing fabric in. I'm pretty sure of it. Let's just get this moving. And then we'll start producing this. Clothing over here. Yeah, looking good. Lots of gravel being picked up. Okay. How are we doing here? No crops. And we still have some food available. What are you doing? You delivered crops? Oh yeah, it went straight through there. Okay, excellent. Okay, that's fine. You're using it as quickly as it's arriving, so that's okay. We do need more crop fields. I'm kind of tempted to add an extra. I don't want to build stuff in here though. Can probably do a little bit more. let's add a bit more crop fields in there. So the medium is what we're using here. Yeah, we can only do about the one. We can't possibly squeeze a big one in. Oh yeah, well, just won't quite work that way. Do a big one like that? Not quite. What I'll do is I'll put one in there and one in here, and that'll kind of be, I think that'll be the extent of what we're going to do here. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll get a little bit more going. I'm pretty comfortable with this right there. And then what we'll do is we'll extend that beyond there. So we do have a little bit of a tie-in there. Let's do this one. We'll do get that going, and we'll say 1 and 4, and we'll assign that. So we'll get that piece of construction going. So we've got an extra couple going here. So this one, how are we doing? Are we assigning it there? Okay, so assign that one as a starting point. We're not picking up from anywhere. This one is picking up at all of these various locations. So let's grab it and say pick up over there also. Yep, all good. So now we can, we've got an extra little field going, and we probably get another one there. And that's going to be this little farming area for our immediate crops. Okay, here we go. We have water, we have no chemicals. Okay, so what we need now, for the time being, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch this off, because we are also waiting on our reservoir there. And then once that's done, we'll tie into our various facilities so we can stop the truck movements. What's going on over here? We're actually losing money at the moment. It's not like we're in trouble, but we're losing a little bits of money. So I'm hoping things will get a lot better once we get out of winter, which should be fairly soon. But I do think, okay, so at the moment, this guy is loading stuff up on that side and then moving it out. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll place this over here. So let's get ourselves a small little distribution office. That's the free one. I would like something that's fairly cheap to build. That's a technical office. These are all technical offices. Why are we having technical offices in here? Oh, those are all technical offices. That's not what I'm after. Okay, anyway, that's the end of winter. Let's pause it for a second while we quickly get the distribution office going. So that's a small one. Yeah, we'll grab this one. We'll get a distribution office like that over here. 1 and 4. Get that built. So we'll leave that one be for the time being, so we can move it over. This is picking up at the warehouse and then moving it to... Okay, these are all exports that we're busy dealing with. And this one has vehicles. It's picking up at the customs house. And then this is the backup provision of a lot of different things. Okay, so I'll leave that in place for the time being. So we'll leave that one in place because that's actually fulfilling some kind of role. That's looking a little bit better. Excellent. We're out of winter. Probably at the end of our episode, to be honest. This will start now. So the question is, can I please prioritize this a little bit? This is being moved. This is moving. It's slow, but it's moving. That's all done. So I want to start construction on this also. So 1 and 4, please start our construction over here. We do need to then start looking at some piping options. So we'll produce a little bit more power. I don't think we'll ever do the third one. We'll go over to coal before that. Before we need any more power than that. But at the moment we do need a little bit. How's our food? Food is holding. So that's done. Oh, this is done as well. Okay, beautiful. So this is limiting amounts. We want no crops. We want no chemicals. We want fabric. We want no alcohol. We want no food. We want clothes. We want no electronic components, no mechanical components, no plastics, and no electronics. And that's probably a pretty reasonable split there. Right, so we'll have some room there. Okay, now here, are we moving fabric? It's got a cement wagon. We're not moving fabric, are we? Okay, so how does the fabric get here? We are delivering fabric over here. So who's delivering it? Are you delivering fabric from... Just want to have a look here. So we are... So what are we doing? Chaos Warehouse is picking up... What is this thing? Chaos Rural Store 1 brick. Rural Store 1 brick. It's loading clothing and sending it away. So that's okay. So it's not that one. Let's get out of that. Medium distribution office. Ooh, this one is actually bringing in... Ah, I see. It's bringing in the fabrics. And it's also picking up clothing and moving clothing back out. So this is also doing the clothing thing. Okay. And then Chaoski Medium Distribution Office, which is this one, is also dropping off. Chaoski Rural. Here we go. But it is... Yes, okay, so what I want to do is I want to get rid of that one and move it over there. Unload. There we go. And yeah, no, as long as... Yeah, as long as you can, basically. So this one, let's rename this as the Chaoski Industrial Fabric and Clothes. Here we go. So we'll be clear on where it is going, and it would be picking up fabrics from the oh, actually no, that's the clothing store. So drop it off. Let's rename it, and let's rename it the clothing store. The other one would be the fabric store. So this one will be clothes store, which also has a supply, which also supplies fabric. And then the other one, where it is picking it up, which is... Which one? There. This is the Chaoski Industrial Fabric Store. There we go. So that'll help us identify things a little bit. So there's obviously other stuff in there, but the primary function is that it's supplying fabric. Actually, no. Yeah, that's the output. The output of this area is fabric. So fabric can be supplied from there. Here, clothing can be provided from this one. So as soon as we see a little bit of fabric come in, we can move it from there. So I just want to make sure. This guy has also got this one. So come on over here. Let's rename this Stroprani Customs Imports. What's one? Let's call it one because we're probably going to have multiples. Okay. I don't. Your clothing for our exports, yeah, that's okay for the time being until we can do better. But I no longer would like you to do that. So stop that. Ooh, crap. No, go back. Add it in. Go all the way to the bottom and say you're loading up on clothing. There needs to be about 10% left just to make sure. And then, yeah, clothing can come out. Okay, so let's leave that in for the time being. Okay, all good. I think that's going to be the end of this episode. It's been going on for an hour. Everything is slowly getting done. I would like to... Yeah, this is going to be finished right now. And that's going to be finished too. Oh, that's done. And this is done. Okay, beautiful. What I'll do is I'll open this one up for business. Oh, we don't have any chemicals here. So what we do need to do is someone needs to bring in chemicals. Is someone bringing in chemicals from over here? Do we even have a truck that can do chemicals? We do. So you can pick up and drop off chemicals for us. So let's grab this one, drop off some chemicals over here. Up to about 30% of chemicals. How much does that be? Yeah, you can barely store, you can store 7 tons. So that's maybe 1 load of chemicals. Okay, let's do that. So hopefully you'll be doing that. And once we've got chemicals, we should have clean water ready to go to be moved on to some of the rest of to this area. So we'll be providing clean water to our people. We'll still be basically trucking out sewage, but we can then start removing some of the trucks from the roads. Yeah, nothing in there at the moment. It should be able to fill it up quite nicely though. As soon as we get a little bit of chemicals in there, we should be okay. That section should be done. Okay, now let's quickly do this. I just want to make sure we get our one-ways in place. So one way that way, one way this way, one way that way, like so and like so. This is one way, that's one way, that is one way, and that is one way. Now, over here, this needs to be one way there, and one way to there, and one way to there. And then this one is one way that way, and all the way one way over here. Now, let's quickly pop it in. I had some comments suggesting that, yeah, that's all good. I like that. That's fine. That we should probably not bundle these things together. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Let's go back, get that done, and yeah, that's all good. Let's save that. Then we go to the next one because it's getting a little bit confusing on some of these complex ones. So let's look at this. No. There and no. Yeah, that's fine. That is all good. Okay, that's all good, and we'll save that one. This one will again be, yeah, that's all good, like so. That's all good. And also, go back to this quickly. Yeah, that doesn't actually make sense, does it? Oh, actually, for the time being, it does make sense. So let's just leave it as is. And then this one. Yeah, that makes sense. And then this one, we've done it already. There we go. So that's done. So now we've got our one ways all the way to our roundabout. I like it. And guys, we will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. There's a lot still to do, and we're slowly progressing. I'm hoping we'll build an extra power station so we'll get a little bit more power. That export will look pretty good for us too. February was abysmal, so we dropped a little bit of value there. But things are fairly reasonable. We've got a few more flats available for more people, and now we've got our water facilities ready to go, and that's pretty high up. So if we keep pumping it up there, that should be able to provide... without any further pumping, should be able to provide water to the town. And once that's full, that's a pretty reasonable size tank. If we then come to like this over here, this tank is like what size? I can't remember what size it is. Yeah, it doesn't actually show me. Anyway, that's okay. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I will see you in the next episode. Why is that under construction? Somehow something is working here. I have no idea. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've liked it, please hit that like button, leave some comments down below, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.